guys are unbelievable.
They're running from session, from
Yeah.
gig to gig. You know,
Right.
when they got finished shooting 2 shows for me, Ashley, what is it? Ashley Biscuit was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go to this room. And I'm like, you got more singing to do? I'm like, you know, so the job just never ends. On this ship, good ship lollipop.
Okay. LK though. Tell us about your journey.
Okay, so I actually started off age 15 singing in singers clubs called Zenons in central London. And there was a scout from Sony in the audience, and he asked if he could sign me. He contacted my dad, and there was a bit of a war between EMI and Sony Records to sign me at such a young age. They felt that I sung like Whitney at that time. Not anymore.
I will always love you.
So I was signed to Sony when I was 16, and then MCA Universal when I was 18. And a lot of the artists that were signed to those record companies, their A&R people would send their artists to me for vocal lessons. So I actually got into BVs, doing background vocals, through that, because I would then teach their artists how to be on stage or in interviews, that kind of thing. And then they were like, can you come and do some BVs for us? And I was like, oh, all right then, you know, okay. So that's kind of how I got into the BV side of it. So it was quite quick for me getting in, and probably quite easy. Nowadays, it's yes, it is about, you know, the fact that you can sing, but it's also about your spirit and word of mouth. You know, so if you're giving out that love, you're going to get it back. If you're not, no one's going to hire you. It's as simple as that. So it is about how you are as a person. The guy on the phone said to me straight away, you know, I've YouTubed you and I love your voice, but it is a lot to do with your personality as well, because your personality comes through on the songs, the interviews you've done on YouTube. So it's kind of, you know, 50-50, he said. And he said, and that is everything in this business. So I thought that was lovely. I was like, I nearly cried when he said it.
No, thank you. For having such a great personality.
And that
You really like me?
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but if people can't stand you,
Exactly.
it's not going to work.
Yeah.
What's a lot of time that you would have to spend with these people that you're working with?
Exactly.
And if the synergy is not there, it's not there on stage,
Yeah.
then it's not going to translate to the audience as well.
I forgot about you.
You forgot about me.
Oh my life, so much for that personality. You go, girl. It's all about me.
You have worked with a couple of huge groups, several really, really big groups.
Yes, sorry.
Would you, Jamel Hole?
I'm currently on tour with Jamiroquai. And again, that was word of mouth, because I was on tour with Anastasia, and one of the backing vocalists that was on Anastasia with me for 2 years, she's been in Jamiroquai for 18 years. And one of the singers, I think, couldn't make the tour or something. And she and this other guy that I'd worked with another band called Will Young referred me to Jamiroquai. So I got in through that way, and they love the energy that I bring. They said, I'm a bit of a nutter on stage. We have to dance for like 90 minutes to 2 hours every other day. So usually I do 10,000 steps on my watch every day, but when I'm on stage with Jamiroquai, I do an extra 11,000 in just the 90 minutes that I'm on there, because we've got a lot of dance moves. So
Did you let him know that when he writes the check?
I'm like, look,
Every little step I take.
This is how she $2 per step. This is how she keeps her youthful figure.
you haven't seen me eat the cake. I've been eating cake.
Oh, we love cake.
Oh my gosh, I was in the canteen today, eating cake, but daydreaming, and one of the artists was waving at me like that, and I snapped out of my daydream, and he said, you were just daydreaming. I said, I'm so sorry, I was eating the cake.
Cater on the cake. How about you? Oh, she also didn't mention incognito, by the way. And they don't hire any singers that can't sing. Period. And those young ladies in that have sung, and it's a roster of them who've been with Incognito, all incredible solo artists.
Yeah.
And when they have to, immediately they go right back into BV mode.
Yeah.
As she said.
Yeah.
I like that.